Hello, I'm Andrew Main, Wealth Editor at The Australian. Today we're doing the second of two webinars on superannuation and wealth management as part of the Australian's Wealth Intelligence series that it is doing in partnership with Perpetual. 65-year-olds now have got a 50% chance of living to 100.
That's right.
So that's pretty scary. But I think there seems to be a gap in regulation, a gap in focus between all the things that are put in place to make sure we save, and then people get spat out the far end age 60.
And nowhere to go.
And with a check which is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And I mean, as a matter of interest, is there a situation at the moment where we've got people who are getting quite a low balance, maybe $25,000, $50,000, and they're sitting there going, well, there's not really any point in doing anything much with this. I'll just go for a long trip and then throw myself on the pension.
One of the issues that ASIC is seeing in relation to your point about what happens when you reach retirement age is that we need to work with the financial advisory sector, the financial planning sector, to make sure that they're equipped to provide that sort of advice. Our shadow shop of the sector last year found that too many of them are still focusing very much on the accumulation phase rather than providing that advice that goes beyond that. And I know that the industry, the financial planning sector wants to move beyond that, but that's going to be critical to ensure that people understand their long-term needs and objectives.
So change RG 146 and put in a requirement for a special accreditation on post-retirement. It needs a special accreditation. There is entirely new concepts to be taken into account. So let's, if we're serious about this and understand the real opportunities to give the value of advice for retirees, particularly as they're moving into retirement, getting the investment right so they get that bit of risk, understanding the cost of aged care, how it impacts on access to aged care, social security, age pension as well as aged care. Let's get a special accreditation.
Andrew, you're talking about the low balance individuals. I mean, the concern I have, and probably more personal than professional, is people heading towards retirement age who don't think they have enough and begin to make very dangerous investment decisions.
Yeah.
And legal, correct. They're completely legal decisions, by the way. I'm not suggesting anyone's operating outside the law, but they think, well, I'll take a get rich quick. I mean, and they can end up heading into their retirement with zero to a lot less than they thought they would.
And John, I think the current environment underlines that risk because they're seeing low returns elsewhere. We've got concerns about that chase for yield, and we're just sending a message. People are going to have to be very careful about that in the current environment.
Well, it looks to me as though we've run out of time in a conversation that could have gone quite a lot longer, and I'm sorry we had to cut it off. But I'd like to thank you all very much for participating. John Brogden, Mark Smith, Pauline Famos, and Peter Kell. Thank you all very much.